Hi there, traders. This is Brad Gilbert with the FX Market Insight for Wednesday, the 20th of Jan. All right, let's have a look at the where these markets are as we get closer towards Joe Biden's inauguration. We've got the US equity markets. Well, the Nasdaq, okay, the tech stocks up 1.5%. Now that's not a bad sort of day, but we're not seeing that sort of flow-on effect through the major currency pairs, right? It's almost like the majors at this point are at fair value, and there's no sort of pressure either side of the market. And one of the key things, I'm just looking around what stands out, like oil still at $53 a barrel, right? That's a huge manipulation by OPEC. Now that sort of manipulated market just doesn't seem to me like it can't last forever. So I'm just going to be keeping a close eye on oil. Bitcoin, there's a bit of a market consensus out there that this is the new safe haven, or they're trying to make it seem that way. I mean, it's up 26.5% for the year, or month, I should say, in the year. Now it's pretty hard to put fair value on Bitcoin, right? It's not like a commodity, doesn't have any sort of intrinsic value outside of whoever's got them. It's just a bit of a supply and demand thing there. So it's very hard to hold positions. I can't logically get into it and hold a position. That's something that just can't be measured, right? And that's where we are there. Dollar index, as you can see, not going down, but it's slightly holding that slight uptrend. I mean, it's very short term. It's only since the 6th, and it's not like it's gone too far anyway, right? So that's the one thing we're sort of looking at. The Reuters or the data coming out, well, we haven't seen much going on as far as any sort of impact there. Let me just come over here to the majors. And so just looking at the major currency pairs, right? So you can just see the dollar just on the back foot a little bit. It's just stalling at the moment, okay, against all the pairs. And, if you look across the rest of the pairs, they're slowly sort of just coming back. But one thing that I'm looking at, if I just get up the daily market insight, is where they are on the month and the day change. Let me just click that across. Wrong page. Okay. So just coming down here, just looking at the overall change on a month-to-date basis, you can see here there's not much variation in the majors. I mean, the dollar's come back a little bit, but that's pretty much it. There's no sort of decisive move at this point, so we have to wait and see what. I'd say once Biden gets through, we could see how see what plans he puts into place. This stimulus package should be released, I'd say, straight away. And that may give us some sort of idea of where the dollar is going. But right at the moment, it's pretty slim pickings this week. Okay, you can see here just for the US dollar relative strength, not a lot of movement across the board, and a little bit some up, some down. But I know it's only the start of the Asian session, but nothing clearly standing out at this point. All right, guys, have a good one. Cheerio.